there are young women and men who are now heading into the army reserves, which means any sort of support that they can provide to the Israeli army, they are actually going into southern Israel to assist, because many of these Israelis, remember, have a past experience of being in the Israeli army. Gaurav Sawant, who is currently in southern Israel in the battle epicenter, spoke to one young woman. She thought she was living a good life, but now she has decided to go back and fulfill the responsibility of a soldier and provide any assistance needed to the Israeli army, because many known to her were killed in southern Israel.
We are right now traveling from Tel Aviv to Ashkelon, and Ashkelon is one of the worst impacted areas of the Hamas terror strike. And with me is Noor. Noor is a student who's also a reservist in the army.
Yes.
And Noor, what can you tell me what's happening in Israel right now?
It's a mess. We've been through a lot. I'm talking and I want to cry because it's been so hard. I lost friends a lot. I lost people. There was a guy in my building that died very young. We have 200 kidnapped people. No one is talking about kids. We have grandmas. We have young people, families. They took everything from us. They came and destroyed everything in just without a reason, even without nothing. We did nothing. There was no anything that can cause this situation to become like this. It was just like a snowball, and every day 100 more people have died. 100 more. We already got to 700. They said that the numbers are 1,000 people that died in 24 hours.
What happened? Where were you on Saturday when this started?
So actually, I was in Tel Aviv. I was on vacation with my family, and then we heard everything that's happened. My city, Ashdod, is on the south, which is close to Ashkelon. My entire family is living in Ashkelon, and my personal family is living in Ashdod. We came, we went. It was the most horrible ride in my life, because we went from Tel Aviv. We are crying in the car because we are scared we will be killed. There is, as soon as we got to Ashkelon and Ashdod, there is alarms. We don't know if to stop the car, or go out, or to travel home. We were so afraid. Today, coming here to the army, they called me and asked me to come. I had to go in the train while I'm shaking. I'm scared that someone will come and do something, because there is still like kidnappers and Arabs going around Israel. Still there is hostage situations all over Israel. The situation is scary, not something we expected. Never. I'm 25-year-old. 20 years of my life, I'm used to rockets on my head. I'm used to the war, but never something like this. Never in this size, never in this. They wanted to kill us all completely.
The situation is very alarming even right now, because where we are now, we are heading from Tel Aviv to that difficult area in the southern region. And as Noor was telling us, we still do not know if those Hamas terrorists are still there.
Yes. In the small cities that are close to the border, I heard that most of the people there died. Like 90% of the people died. They burned the houses. They destroyed them. They didn't let them even breathe and escape. People were locked inside the safe room for more than 24 hours without food. Babies without water, without milk, anything. It's still uncertain. The situation is still crazy. And I'm thinking every day about the people that kidnapped 200 people. People's mom saw her kid being kidnapped by video. No one told her. She was saw in a video that her girl was kidnapped into Gaza. And the world is not doing anything to help us to reach the kidnapped people. There is no pressure on Hamas to release 200 people. I think it's never been this size amount of people being kidnapped in 24 hours. Crazy.
What is it that you can tell us about the situation on ground right now, since you're talking to family, you're talking to friends?
All night I wasn't with my phone because I was in the army, so I haven't slept in 36 hours. Nothing. So I haven't slept. got updated, but I still heard there is fire shootings between the army and the Arab people. There are still Arabs trying to come through the fences and make more killing of the people. There are still Arabs in the north. I heard that are trying to come from Lebanon, Palestinian people from Lebanon that are trying to come and to do mass shooting and everything. As you can see, even in this station, everything is writing in Arab. Our country is not apartheid. We are welcoming everyone. We have Arabs in the government. We have Arabs in the police. Even in this shooting, Arab people have died as well. Because in this country, I love everyone. I love Arabs, but this was just unhuman. Even if you don't agree with what our government doing to Palestinians, this was crazy, beyond unhuman, not normal.